fire.
It's 4-leaf clover. Make a wish.
Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
No ego on that side of Hollywood, is there?
Because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time.
Why can't you just admit it's over?
Some people are in it just for the art.
It's too complicated. It's like algebra. Why you gotta put numbers and letters together? Why can't you just go fuck yourself?
Hey now. Not everyone's gonna enjoy this show. Settle in.
What's up, motherfuckers? I'm in hot. I told my kids tonight I'm gonna be like, rah! Come in like it's fucking scary time because our record's out. I'm excited. What's up, everybody?
I was not ready for that.
Nobody was, and that's why I did it.
Nobody was ready for this shit. Motherfuckers, so we're see you tonight.
Right before the show, I ate a bunch of cheese. Those just made me hop the fuck up because I'm lactose intolerant.
Woo!
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
What's up, Trox?
Okay, well, no, that was good. That was good. I'm just gonna isolate that for next week. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I am here for you and the shitheads.
Fucking intense, but that was great. Thanks.
Very
It's like
intense.
a
Very, very
gathering.
intense.
Yeah.
It's like DJ Fallon's girlfriend at the gathering. Fucking intense.
Intense. Oh, that was good. Damn.
Wow.
I'm ready.
Wow.
I'm ready.
Man, you came through with
Well,
that joke.
as
wear
you
me
all
on
know,
my
Jay
chest.
Dirty's here. Jay Dirty's up there. You know what
And
I'm saying?
unfortunately, my down below couldn't be here tonight because
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Are we just gonna go right into that? Maybe that was
I
that.
feel like
like-
we probably should.
maybe
I
that
feel
was.
like we
I
probably
came
should.
in like in my Will Smith impression. Perhaps that's what I was doing. Like,
Could've
keep
been.
my show's name out your motherfucking mouth.
Out
Oh,
your
man.
fucking mouth. Oh boy.
So good.
Yeah. So
that was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was. Wait, the intro there or that segment? Because we
Both.
could talk.
Like the way that you came into the show was really hot, but the way that Will Smith
Ooh, thank you.
came into Chris Rock and not into Jada was really hot. And you know what I'm saying?
Now,
Man, there's
Now.
so much to go. There's so much to go in on all that, and everyone already
Yeah.
has at this point. This shit
Yeah.
it was a week ago.
it was
at this
literally
point, and
when was the Oscars? Sunday night.
1
a
week
week ago tonight.
I
Yeah.
was- okay, that's what I was gonna
as
say.
this
We are
airs-
late, unfortunately.
As this airs, this is a week ago. However,
We were
the reason why I wanted to jump into this is because my man here on my other side, I gotta go like that. JDirty, he went and did a new JDirty reacts on YouTube.
Yeah.
The Will Smith Chris Rock slap heard round the world immediately after the Oscars happened, to the point where we were talking about music stuff in a group chat, and Jay stopped responding to
I
us.
went ghost real fast.
And he just completely disappeared while we were in the middle of a conversation so that he could go record the reaction to Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock on the Oscars. And
now,
I just want to say big ups to JDirty for doing
Big ups.
said thing, because the video's already reached 5,000 views on YouTube.
yeah,
So,
I'm
Yeah.
crazy happy with that. No problem there.
good work. Good work.
by the
What
time
I
this
wanted
airs,
to
hopefully
say-
more.
Me disappearing from our group chats is very not weird.
Comment.
But this time, I at
You
least
wanna
was
get
like,
into
no,
that
no.
too?
It
Is
benefited
that
us, though.
This will be a 20-minute topic if we're getting into you in group chats.
I feel like if we isolated every time we have on this show, we've already got an hour. So everyone knows I'm bad at it.
Yeah,
But-
as you all know.
I'm just trying to say, like, usually I'm just like, something else happened and I got sidetracked. I'm like a fucking kid
For
with
sure.
a laser pointer. But that night it worked out, and it's because of you guys. You told
Kid
me
with
that's
laser pointer.
right.
Yeah.
Those things
I
can
believe-
be
I-
like-
I
in
think
high
it was I think it was Big Trox jumped into the group chat and said, "Holy
No, but
shit,
that-
are you
okay.
guys watching the Oscars right now?"
That's the funniest part about all of that, though, is
Right.
that I said that in the group chat. Holy shit, did you guys just see Will Smith?
And I didn't
slap
even
the
be like,
shit out
I
of
just saw it.
Jay didn't even fucking respond to the
Yeah,
group
that's-
chat.
I responded to you immediately. I was like, yeah, I was watching it live. It was crazy.
We were running out of time.
We're going back and forth about the fucking
internet
slap
moves
in the
quick.
group chat, and Jay just doesn't respond. And then 3 hours later, not even, maybe 2 hours later, I get a notification on my phone that says JDirty Reacts just released a new video on YouTube. I was like, this motherfucker can't even text me back. I'm his number one over here, and he can't. He's my one on the side, and he
you were
can't
literally my muse for that whole
back.
video. Like my text back was you getting to see it. That's like your
and then
your
I see it's live on YouTube. And again, I'm not mad about it. Way to get 5,000 views on YouTube in a couple days. Fucking big ups. You killed it. That's awesome.
Oh my God.
That was what we tried to do with the Michael Jackson thing.
I know you,
because that video was out within like 4 hours of him dying. But then
and I remember
everyone else's.
That day, I remember I was at my little sister's birthday party, whose birthday is the same day that Michael Jackson died, June 25th. Big ups. So I was at her birthday party, and Jay hits me up and he goes, I just made a video for Michael Jackson's death, literally like 12 hours after this motherfucker died.
No. It was the video was up within probably like 5 hours of him.
Even better.
Like it was so fast.
And it was like a slideshow site. You can go find it on our YouTube.
It was old school whack as fuck slideshow, like MS Paint meets MS Paint, I guess. It was really bad, but it was dope.
You're acting like we have such high video production quality nowadays.
But like it was literally like I stole images.
It was great.
Here we at least make them.
I watched it recently. It's great. And Jay put this up immediately after Michael Jackson died. And that was like the beginning of
that was early on. So that's what I tried to do the other night, and it worked. It was fun.
It did.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. My topic or stance on the topic has changed a little because, like everyone else, I've had more time to like dissect it and realize what was going on. That night was so fresh and was legitimately like, the reaction style. First time, let's check this out. But I think the dude's fucking lost his mind. I absolutely think like he is crazy and that family is insane and something needs to happen before they collapse from inside. He'll get away with it and come back because he's just so huge. He's so fucking big. Like he's
massively
the biggest
talented
star.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
It's like not only is he so famous, so well known, massive star, but he's also a huge talent and has like continued to put out good work for 3 decades. But now, like this is maybe the second or third time that we've seen an away from him where it's like, oh, this guy seems like legitimately crazy, like not like crazy in a fun, kooky way, like crazy. Like I gotta talk to somebody.
But Jay, for the people that don't subscribe on your JDirty Reacts on YouTube channel, tell them what, because you said that your viewpoint has changed. What did you come with immediately when you recorded that video right when it dropped?
Hilarious. Like anybody else, like, is it fake? Initially, I
thought it was fake.
I was like, this is a bit because
yes,
like I said, otherwise it's assault and this is national like if he's not arrested, and I said this on my video, like during this clip, then it's a joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, I thought the same fucking thing.
And then he sat down. Oh, he smacked the shit out of me. You hear shit on network TV now. It's not
Will
weird.
Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Right. That's not a weird thing. I'm like, okay, they're desperate for ratings. Okay, drop a shit, drop an S-bomb. We'll get some hashtags.
Yeah.
And then he sat down and keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. I'm like, oh, I don't think they wrote in fucking. And then he said it again. I'm like, no, this is very real. This is crazy as shit. And what sucks is what everyone else has said is he was laughing. And I said this too in my thing before I got to hear everybody else's commentary. So I'm not just biting him. We all thought the same.
Of course.
He's laughing. They cut away and he comes back to him beating a guy up. That was the craziest shit we've ever seen.
It's wild.
I'm not anti Will Smith because I fucking love Will Smith, but it's
that's
like,
what
dude,
sucks, dude.
You have a song. You have a song called Will Smith.
All about how much I love the dude. Yeah, like
rap about all of the movies that he's been.
And then Joyner Lucas ripped me off.
Fucking
Fuck
Joyner.
him,
I
and
can't
he actually
believe
got him
Joyner
in the
Lucas
video.
took you off of that. Yeah.
I was
Yo,
so
yo,
pissed.
this show has beef with Joyner Lucas as of right now.
Come on the show, Joyner. Fuck,
Get
come
over
on.
here, Joyner.
on,
No,
dog.
yo, Joyner.
JL?
Big fan,
Big up-
fan, Joyner.
big up
I'm
Joyner.
glad
I've
Machine Gun Kelly's
been fucking with you
name's
since
bigger
that
on the
album that
flyer.
was your phone number. You know what I'm talking about?
shit.
But
I'm
no,
just kidding. You're way
it
better.
Joyner
does-
Lucas is still fire.
Joyner Lucas dope. It does really suck though, and that's been my takeaway from it this whole time is that I've been a massive fan
Joyner
of Will
Lucas.
Smith. Yeah, big flame. But listen, I've been
we're
such a
dissing him
fan
again.
of him like my entire life.
Dude,
I think
I
I'm born in
listen,
the early
I-
'90s.
I
So
was
by the
listening.
time
Hold on, hold the fuck
you
on,
hold the
man.
fuck on, man. Go
I
I
ahead.
love
was
when he
listening-
cuts you off when you're finally like trying.
I know.
I was listening to the Fresh Prince. I was listening to the He's the DJ, I'm the rapper on cassette before you were even in your dad's
saying.
ball sack.
I'm
okay?
saying. So listen, that's great for you.
Ben,
And
Ben.
the point is,
on Will Smith.
we've been fans of the dude for a minute, and also been fans of Chris Rock for a motherfucking minute. And at the
Same time.
it
Same
just came
That's why
down
it
to
seemed
who
weird.
was in the wrong. You know what I mean? Like that was all it came down. It was like who is the one who actually fucked up here? And making a joke
Will
about
Smith.
somebody's head is not as fucked up as slapping somebody.
He even said that was nice.
It's
He's
Yeah.
like,
fucking
you
words.
realize what I say?
Fucking
Yeah.
words. Are,
Like
are,
the
are you
shit I have
kidding me?
said. I can't wait till Dave Chappelle does his bit on this.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's gonna
mean?
be
Or
bad.
like, cause it's so weird. Yeah, it's very
Dog,
weird.
I've been to 100 comedy shows in my life, and I've
Yeah.
seen comedians roast the shit out of people in the audience and walk people, like
Yeah.
walk them, meaning like they
They're
say
mad,
something
so they
so
leave.
offensive that they get up and walk out and leave.
Yeah.
I've
seen
seen
that
talk to me at a comedy
so
club.
many fucking times. Oh, I was at a comedy show with Cotton where Doug
Yeah.
Stanhope literally like called him out specifically and made fun of him for
Yeah.
15 seconds, and
Yeah.
it made my whole night.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it
didn't
really
know
funny.
that, but I would have been honored.
It was
Yeah,
really
because-
funny.
Stanhope made a point to say, "Hey, anybody needs to get up and do anything. I don't give a shit. Like that doesn't matter." Cotton gets up to go walk to take a
That was
piss,
the
and
first
Stanhope literally points at him and starts mocking him in front of everyone to be
You're
like,
gonna
"This
get up in the
motherfucker's
middle of my
leaving during
fucking
my show."
That's awesome. Well,
was
that
great.
ties right into
Great.
this whole Will Smith thing because now
Totally.
that footage has come out footage, she's going, I don't give a shit
Right.
what you think about my hair. This
Yeah.
Say
is
whatever
me,
you want. Say whatever you want.
the way
is
you
what she
should
says.
be. You know what I mean? Like if you rock a mohawk or anything that seems a little out of the normal, and a bald head on a woman is out of the normal. It's not that obscure, but it's not normal. You expect it, you know
but
what I mean?
that's also a cultural thing because in a lot of cultures that is normal.
Well,
So
no, but
that's
I'm
what-
talking about here in America,
it-
right?
it-
these
yeah,
days,
it,
for a
understood. No, I'm
comedian
just
to
saying-
make
I'm
a
just
joke
saying,
that you're
like,
bald is
it
so nothing.
exactly what I'm saying. Like because
Like,
in some
ugh.
cultures it's completely normal. Like that's
Right.
women are bald.
And
But
That's-
my point
that's
is
a
also
normal
like
thing.
if it's not what everyone around you looks like, you're gonna catch more stares. If you're famous or not,
right.
you're in the front row. Your husband's up for the lead movie. Y'all are notifiably crazy, anyways. Her podcast has made her like Mrs. Say all this weird shit talking about,
open,
you know,
open.
her
like
talking about her vibrators with her mom and her daughter. Like,
Yeah,
She had an entanglement with August.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, it's all so like, don't act like you're this innocent ass fucking group of people.
Hell
It's
no.
so weird. I don't know.
and
It's
anybody,
so weird.
anybody.
I'm
who
defending my family. Fuck you. You're
Yeah,
a
no,
psychopath.
Anybody
is
who
right.
has anything to say about alopecia during any of this, that it's any type of reason for somebody like Jada Pinkett to have a problem with alopecia. Let me tell you something about her. She has millions of dollars. She could do whatever the fuck she wants with her head. She could buy 100 million wigs and have them just splayed about the house in different varieties and sizes and colors. Or she
You're not
could
wrong.
get hair anything she wanted to do, she could do.
Sure.
She decided to shave her head, and
And
she
then
said she
expressed
doesn't give
how
a fuck
proud
about
of
it.
that she was.
Exactly.
Like that's
exactly.
this is how I want to be.
I've been
Yeah.
called
So
a
go
bald
fuck
fuck
yourself.
1,000 times in my life, and it's like I make myself bald.
I've been
So,
called
yeah, I
names
like the fuck.
always.
It
I don't-
infuriates me because I'm such a huge fan of comedy, and
I agree.
I think it sets a fucking terrible precedent. Troxy Cotton and I were at a show recently, a comedy show where we were both sitting in front row, and the people at our table with us were displaying like really fucking foul body language toward the comic, like looking just real nasty. You know what I mean?
When
And
they
like,
went to a comedy show and they got offended, they told jokes.
100%. That's
One of
exactly
those,
what
yeah.
happened. Yes.
Yeah.
And they were like, they were upset because they didn't like his angle or the things that he was saying. And my mind immediately went to, well, what if this dude just decided to stand up and fucking throw a punch? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
is that the world that we're now going to be cool with? Like, oh yeah, you said something about my wife, so I got to defend her. Keep your fucking wife at home and don't bring her to a comedy club if she can't fucking handle a joke.
And put
Give me
that
a
in the
fucking break.
thing or Oscar thing. Like if she was that sensitive or anybody, don't go in the public eye if you're going to be sensitive that
shit.
someone says anything. Because didn't Joan Rivers comment on every single thing anyone wore to that shit? Like,
100%.
you don't think
And,
if she walked the red carpet with Joan Rivers, she would have been like, "What aren't you wearing other than follicles?" Like, you know,
Joan Rivers would have fucking
Joan would've
roasted her.
murked
And
her.
imagine what if Amy Schumer made that joke, or if Wanda Sykes made that joke? Then are we having like a different conversation? Like since it was Chris Rock, then
And the flip side
he's defending his wife, so it's okay if he assaults a fucking guy. Give me a fucking break.
It still makes hitting somebody, it's still illegal. So yeah, you go up and like fight them. And if you're gonna fight somebody, I'm not saying you can't punch a motherfucker or slap or whatever for if disrespecting your wife. If she's upset and you want to defend her, you don't. It's not right, but don't do it on television.
No,
Don't
hey,
do
and
it
if you do great, cool.
40
You
million
defended,
people.
you defended your wife, and now you're going to go do a night in county because you've been
gonna go to
arrested
court
for
and
fucking
do the whole
assault.
shit. Yeah,
And now you're going to go to court. Instead, he was applauded and given a fucking award.
But then I read today that he was asked to leave, and he said no.
Said no. Yeah, and he declined their request to leave.
Like if JB Smoove did it, you don't think he's getting fucking dragged out?
JB Smoove did it. He's dragged out. And
JB Smoove is a class act and would never do something like that.
I'm just saying, like,
love JB Smoove.
Love JB Smoove.
There's very few people that could have done that. Like you got like Leo, you got Will Smith, Samuel Jackson, maybe just because he's scary. But like The Rock, everyone kept saying that The Rock had made that joke. Will Smith wasn't saying a fucking word.
Jason Momoa, if he had made.
What if The Rock was like, "Hey, Jada, you stole my haircut"? He was sitting the fuck down.
Yeah.
And you know what? If anybody,
could you imagine The Rock would have fucking
bully shit.
It's a bully shit, and that's the thing. And that Chris Rock is a slight dude. You know what I mean? Like he's our size. Like
he's not out there like causing beef. His comedy's not out backstabbing everybody and fucking being skate. He's offensively funny, but he's not like. I mean, Jeff Ross says jokes like he's known for like.
Imagine Jeff Ross getting fucking punched at one of the roasts. You know what? That's all I can think of is
if
like
that was a
Jeff
roast,
Ross,
that was the easiest joke of the night.
100%. Jeff has said 1,000 worse things about people in roasts.
If that was at the roast, I'd start losing my faith in roasts.
Well,
for real,
that's how weak
like,
that joke was.
I'll see you in G.I. Jane. Give me a fucking break. That's not even a joke.
To that point, I mean, if anybody deserved to get slapped the night of the Oscars, it was Amy Schumer, and it would have been by Kirsten Dunst, because Amy Schumer called Kirsten Dunst a seat filler.
But Kirsten Dunst was
asked for her hand and got her out of her seat, and then sat down and started talking to her husband. So she straight up cucked Kirsten Dunst in front of the whole world. And she didn't slap her.
She did. You're not wrong.
But Kirsten Dunst, I didn't see this, but I'm sure understood what it was.
You know what she did? She laughed and she went along with it because it was a joke and a performance.
It looked like a funny bit, and they sold it as a funny bit.
It off and been like, "Babe, calm the fuck down."
Yeah, chill out. He hasn't called her
mom
babe in
tomorrow.
I'm gonna have
Lifetime radio.
No,
but tonight, like he would have been everyone's favorite still. Excuse me, I'm drinking a lot. Everyone's favorite still. He Mr. Disney, I went inside a volcano with him 2 weeks ago. Him and a blind guy carabined into a volcano, and I watched the whole shit. But now I'm like, fuck, man, like this dude's nuts.
Yeah.
Like he's
It
not as
changes
like
your it changes
he's
your
not as
perspective
innocent
for
as
sure.
he like you feel like Eminem might like him now.
I
Like
know.
if Will Smith was slapping comedians on television in 1999, Eminem never would have made fun of him. They'd had tracks together.
My biggest
Yeah.
problem with it is the impact on stand-up comedy.
You know what? I agree.
Because
completely.
I'm a
big
huge
fan.
fucking comedy mark, and I would hate to see people start to be like, well, Will Smith did it, so
yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
go
crazy,
rush.
man.
I'm gonna go rush Anthony Jeselnik next time he tries to do crowd work, or I'm gonna fucking try and punch Doug Stanhope. Another great example. Like Doug Stanhope's not a big dude. You know what I mean? Like you
Dude, go past all of that. What about us? We say something someone thinks is offensive during a concert
100%.
because we thought it was funny in a song, and someone takes offense to it, and like now we have to fight because we made a dick and fart joke on BDC record. Or
and guys,
yeah, you're right.
Regardless of how strong I look, I'm not a fighter. I'm not going to be out there trying to throw hands with you. So no, this does not set a good precedent for stage performance.
It's weird. It's I don't know, man. New world.
Jesus Christ. Well, hey, I know that we're 21 minutes.
We
into
lose
our
Scott
show.
Hall, and now it's a new world order.
20 something minutes into the
Man, if
show.
Scott
but
Hall was
do
in that room.
We
you guys
should
want to
put
get
something in our cups, huh?
You want to get a drink? Like, can we get a drink? Just have
Summertime.
Fuck you, Jada.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
However, like we said, my reaction page doubled in my views, and the whole page doubled in this last week.
Yo,
so mad
fuck
props,
yeah.
Will Smith.
And just a quick, just before we go to the cups, I just want to say, Big Trox saying that he got a notification for that JDirty Reacts video made me realize, why didn't I get a notification? It's because I was not subscribed
Thanks
to
a
the
lot,
JDirty Reacts YouTube. So during that story, I went on my phone and I subscribed right away. So you got a new subscriber tonight, JDirty.
Hey,
I've gotten like 30 new ones this week, so I'm happy.
Subscribe to my boy JDirty Reacts on YouTube.
How you not gonna be subscribed, John? I've only talked.
I watched the video. That's what's so funny is I watched the fucking video.
And what we need to do is
you.
we got to put a Scrub Hop Talk commercial inside those JDirty Reacts videos. That's got to happen.
That one had to happen.
We need a BDC commercial. We need a Scrub Hop Talk commercial.
Hey,
those
Crypt
things are going down.
puts his own music ads in all of his shit, and some people hate on him, and I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't you? People are watching, promote your shit.
Yeah.
So
And
absolutely.
you know what those haters are?
Their mom's a hoe.
Yeah. Well,
Your mom's a hoe.
What did you want to say? I missed.
They're future fans.
Oh. Okay.
Woo!
Right over the head.
All right, what are we drinking, fellas?
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
I'll
And I
start
think
you
my
guys
beer
off
got
because,
warm because it's not in the freezer for that whole introduction.
in the freezer.
Yeah, I don't have a beer this evening. Again, I got home very shortly before we did this.
You
So
just
this is
drinking
just
water?
this is a vodka sparkling water for this evening. So yeah, I've been taking
Way to
little
be
steps
prepared,
over here while we were
Cotton.
talking.
Happy
Sorry,
fucking birthday, you goddamn
Yeah, you
clown.
twat bag.
Yeah, we're recording this on my birthday. I didn't have time to go get beer. I was
He probably wants us to do a fundraiser so we can have beer tonight.
busy.
So,
Go ahead.
Jay, do you want me to go? Or do you want to go?
Go for it. No, mine.
Okay.
I've got a beer, but it's nothing exciting.
I got a brand new one, so I'm actually
Yeah,
excited
I
to talk
could
about
tell.
because I hadn't had this one yet. This is a Reuben's Brews seasonal Bits and Bob's India Pale Ale. Check this boy out.
Yeah,
Have you had this?
Gross.
it's good.
This looks really dope. Look at that
that's
bottle.
A tasty one, and that bottle's super sick.
That's a
But
dope
Reuben's
fucking
Brews
bottle
has
right
some
there.
of the coolest packaging that I've seen out there.
Reuben's Brews has some dope packaging. So this is a 7% alcohol by volume, 50 IBUs. It looks really nice. I'm excited about this. What does it say here? Every year we create a new IPA using unique hops, malts, or processes we recently discovered. This is our chance to innovate
What
with
does
the
that mean?
Bits
They
and Bobs.
created a new way to make
They-
beer this year.
They just
and then
found
again
hops.
next year.
They're new hops that they just discovered. It's an expression of the new and innovative IPA profiles we love. So big ups, Reuben Brews.
How are they going to claim every year they come up with a new way to brew beer? That doesn't even make sense.
Oh,
Wouldn't they have to
There
get
you
like a new like bottling warehouse and everything, like a
man.
new processing?
no,
plant
they're saying
every
that
year?
they figured out a new way to like grow hops. Like they are figuring out, they're
What,
reinventing
sparkling water,
farm-
warm water, cold water, sunlight water. Like what?
They're reinventing farming, is what they're saying.
I'm not a big ASMR guy, but listening to you pop that cap there and then pour that beer in there, that was good. I like that.
Do you like that? I was doing it intentionally right there. I hope you
liked it. That was good.
I'm drinking my last Elysian. I think it's officially the final of the pumpkin season.
Is it over?
I think
is it fucking over?
Wow, you lasted until April?
Do I have a drop for that? Is it over?
Goodness me.
Hey,
Otto is fucking dead.
over.
I said Otto's dead.
Works.
How about this one?
Well, I fell out, boy.
Fell out, boy.
I fell out.
So my friends on the show, everybody watching, a big props to you. Props to your alcoholism. If you have a drinking problem, please see a doctor and quit drinking.
Dial the 800 number in the video description.
But for now, cheers.
That is delightful. Holy
Were you not gonna
mackerel,
press the
Reuben's
button there?
Brews.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
I was like, I didn't know if you thought you did or not, or if
No, that's the latest we've done the beverage segment. So I just
want to give props to myself for having this ready. That's right.
You did
that's
good.
handy.
And I used a
That's why I had that fire.
lighter.
Also, I was like, "Ooh, I have two."
That's why
You ain't
your
gonna
fire
catch
was on
me
fire?
slipping. All right, y'all. So yeah, that's our Will Smith segment. That was a long intro, and that's our drinks. So this time we get into the meat and potatoes of tonight's episode.
What are those?
Pete and
I
tomatoes.
don't know. What?
I can tell you
No.
guys. I got a public service announcement I could give out there.
Okay.
I hope it's not about your fucking GoFundMe, but go ahead.
It's not. It would be funny if it was, but it's not. No,
we did
this
that on
one,
the live show. That's over.
This public service announcement is for sex
Hardly
workers.
funny then. Oh, sorry.
Whoa, sorry.
What are we doing?
Sex workers all over the world. We love you. We think what you're doing is great. Blah 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 blah.
Does that look like those are my hands?
Blah, blah,
It
blah,
really
blah.
does. It looks like
It does. That's
behind
fresh.
your head.
Doing some, like yoga shit.
Do like no, yeah, that's cool.
That's really cool.
Go ahead.
Listen, this is just a request. This is a humble request from a lowly podcaster and rapper. Sex workers, don't use dating apps to promote and solicit your services.
Did you hook
That
up
is
with
all.
you swiped right and she wanted money, huh?
No.
Tell
This
us
is-
about this.
This
What
has
happened?
No.
This has happened a bunch.
This isn't a thing that just happened. This has happened 50, 100, a couple
Hold on, do I have
hundred times.
Do I have a button
It
for
is-
this? Oh,
it
I
is
do have a button
so-
for this. Hold on.
As you can see, I need help.
You guys aren't
You
even
fucked 100
aware.
prostitutes?
No, I haven't had sex with any of them. I'm saying I've matched with all
They
of
took your
these
money?
sex workers on. They took your money? No, I've matched with all of these sex workers on Tinder and Bumble and Hinge and all of these different apps, right? And it usually, so I would have to say, depending on the length of this sex worker, whether or not they're just doing stuff virtually.
So what does that
The
mean?
length of their the
Midgets
depth
are
of their
cheaper than like a tall broad or something. Like, what do you mean the length of this?
the depth,
Or are you hooking up with dudes? Is that what you mean?
the depth of their sex work, how far they
depth?
are into the
So
game.
how much of you that they can fill?
They can fill all of me. I'm fine.
I was
But I'm
gonna say that
saying-
can't be hard.
No, yeah, anybody could. But what I'm
That's
saying
like that.
is,
That's like a lonely toothbrush in a big old holder, you know.
it's not a problem. What I'm saying is how far they are into the game. So, like, whether or not they just have an
They're
OnlyFans.
fucking you. I think they lost.
No.
They're
okay.
if they're fucking you,
Game
they're
over.
So far
Are they just doing stuff virtually? Are they meeting up with people? Are they a stripper? Whatever the degree of the sex work is. Usually that type of information somebody will put in their bio if they're a decent individual. You know what I'm saying? They'll have that in their bio, like, oh, I have an OnlyFans. You can subscribe if you want, or I'm a stripper. I make adult content, like whatever.
So
whatever
what you're
the
trying to
case may
say
be.
is you're like getting catfished in like a weird way. Like it's the girl that
Yeah.
you think, but you think she's like interested in your pullback era. And she's more like, hey, what's
I
your
don't think-
PayPal?
I don't think my Tinder has any pulled back pictures, and I don't know what that says about the era for the show, but I haven't updated the pictures in a while. So,
But that's what you mean, right? Like, so they're like,
yes.
"Oh, hey, I'm interested," and you're like, "Hey,
exactly." Like, so
game.
their bio may say something like, "Oh, hey, 420 friendly, trying to go on dates, like, you know, let's chat, blah 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 blah."
That means
that
it costs
would be
$420 to put it in her butt, something like that.
That's the top of the scale. This is as much as you can pay.
This is weird but true, huh?
It's fucking weird, man. So I ended up.
Do they put
matching
prices for
girl.
butt stuff on there? Or no?
I've matched with girls in the past where they have actually sent me a menu via Snapchat. Like
really?
So it's straight up.
Did you pull that up?
I don't have that on me, but I believe anything that
it's like
you
going
led with that and you don't have
just,
that
like,
readily
what you want
available.
on the bag.
There's a menu
with Snapchat, and I think that's the primary.
What
app
were
that's
some
used.
of the things offered, and what were prices?
Why
did we talk about Will Smith?
Stuff.
So it would go from like, okay, here $40 for this many videos and this many pictures, and then $60 for this many videos and this many pictures, and then and then 80 and then 80 for personalized, and then 100 for a 30-minute meetup, and then 200 for an hour-long meetup.
Oh well, that's
not
a meetup like in person, like with
yes. So the language is meetup.
It's like, here, let me get some hand stuff.
Let's go meet up.
Mouth stuff,
so an hour of a half hour of a $100's $100. So it's $100 to get your rocks off into a
that's I'm throwing numbers at.
No, you're not. I'm asking you. You've done field work. Help us. Don't be ashamed.
I've done zero field testing. The point is,
you're speaking like someone who's never read the pamphlet.
No. So those are the types of things I've received via message on Snapchat. I've received like, oh, here's my full menu, and I've been like, oh, I'm kind of looking for dates.
My full menu.
Have a nice day.
I want to talk to broads that have a full menu.
There's tons of them out there. Maybe I'll see if I can match with one and see if they want to come on the show.
So anyway, you're saying
that would be fucking great, and be like, please come explain to a bunch of idiotic dudes that have no idea what the fuck you're doing here, what's going on. Because
what if we took all the fundraiser money from the tattoo and spent $100 of that to get her time for a half hour? We do an interview. We don't want to like fuck her or make her do a video. We just want to like interview.
If we get the fundraiser money, we have to get the tattoo by law. But the point is that
we're gonna start another new one then.
We might. We'll talk more off air.
Yes.
But no. So in this particular instance, match with this person, started talking back and forth, and then it was like, whereabouts are you? Whereabouts are you? Said that we're like 30 minutes away. She said, oh, come see me. I want to see you. And I was like, sounds good. Ooh. What do you want to do? And she just went right to get a hotel and have some fun. And I was like, ooh. Okay, and I still don't know that this is
so old school. I'm like, this has got to be a man.
That's my thoughts initially. I'm like okay,
weird.
That's not old school. Here? That's smart.
It's smart.
That's
it's very.
That's like, hey, I might be getting catfish.
I don't trust anything.
Robbed.
And the reason why I felt a little bit better about this,
send a picture of like her with like the Seattle News of like with today's date on it.
Not necessarily. Her profile profile was verified on Tinder, which means that she had to send a selfie into Tinder, and then they had to approve that those are the pictures that she's uploading. And then upon
I say that like I know Tinder. I've never been on Tinder.
Totally. And then
I didn't even realize you agreed. So like
that's Tinder's rules, everybody, and I know them officially.
That's
the reason I got my dummy account.
All dating apps will give you an option to verify your account, and by doing that, you just send them a picture of yourself.
You're proving, like, I swear I'm a hot chick, not a dude with a weird looking penis.
Precisely.
Okay. So, they all have weird penises. I bet some of them have a nice chunk of meat on them.
I had already received a message from this girl, and then got a picture from her, and I was like, okay, cool. It seems like it's this chick, and then she's just being very forward. And I'm like, I'm not going to say that.
What do you mean? Hey, when we get together, you should bang my tonsils.
She was just like, hey, I want to, like, so it got to the point where right after she said she wanted to get a hotel, I was like, okay.
She was like, hey, do you bottom?
Right. Seriously.
No.
What's your favorite flavor Oreo to?
She says to me, she wants to go to a hotel. She wants to have some fun. And I was like, oh, okay, why don't you send me a little something right now to make sure, like, I was like, send me a picture or something. And her next response is, I don't send nudes for free. And I was like, oh, okay. So at that
So
point
up
in
until
time,
then, you thought you were about to pull yourself a nice little Tinder hottie.
Like you
thought
got
it was
like you
gonna be
got
a
a
great
date.
night.
Like you got a date. Maybe, hey, I'll buy
What
you a
did you?
drink.
How did you feel?
I'll buy you a
as
drink.
soon as
We'll
she
go.
said that, and you're
We're
like,
gonna go
God
see
damn it.
Spider-Man. No way
defeated as
from
fuck,
home.
and I felt that defeated so
She
many
treated you
times
like
in
every other
matching people.
creeper, truck driver, comic book collector. Like fuck, bro.
And so my response to
I
I
was
don't
rude.
spend
I
those out for
collect shit
free,
too.
I
You can
said,
have
how
comic
much do
books. I
those
didn't mean to be
usually
rude.
run? Yeah, you don't have to be rude. I said,
That
how
was
much do those usually run? And she responds, $40. And I
For
said,
one photo of
for
what?
nudes, apparently.
Bitch,
I
we
don't
have
know.
Google.
Bitch. So I responded,
What
something
is
to
that?
the
What's
effect-
going on with the
You
This
can
is
see
what's
the
going
ex.
on in the
You can
world.
see the ex first lady naked
This is
for
what's going
free
on.
right now.
This is what's going on in the world. You can see the ex first lady.
I'm like,
But-
You know, you could just, like,
and
you could
Charlotte
just,
wants
like-
you to pay $40 for some cleavage. Get the fuck out of here.
You could type into Google like nude pics, and they're just like,
yeah, they're
that's it.
everywhere.
They're
No.
there.
So then at that point, I was like,
Send me
so the
her
hotel
face
is
and
a
I'll put
different.
it on any body you want. I have Photoshop.
I said, so a hotel is different than the pictures, and she got all like, why is it that dudes can just want to fuck, but girls can't just want to fuck? Like, I thought you would be down for this. What's the problem? Blah 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 blah. And I was like,
No, I want to
okay,
fuck, but
fine.
you're charging
I was
me
like, yeah,
$40 to see you.
I was like, I'll
What's it cost
entertain
to
this. If
enter
you're
you?
saying, I was like, if you're saying that's all you want, she was like, yeah, I want to go out and have some breakfast and I want to fuck. And I was like, okay, sounds cool. That I want to do that too. I like doing both of those things. And
You'd
then
be
she goes,
surprised.
I
Biscuits and
love
gravy
breakfast
and
burritos
pussy
and
go
getting
right
a
together.
blowjob. Like those are my two favorite. Fucking eggs Benedict and anal are like top of my
almost
list.
as much as I love
Blumpkin
alliteration.
waffles and Blumpkin. Something else that rhymes with waffles.
Gross. No.
Yes.
So at this point, she then says, oh, and then, when you take me back, can you drop me off to go get a pedicure? And I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then she writes back, the pedicure is $80. And
you
said,
should be like,
oh,
I like a dirty
You should've
Sanchez
been,
and a
"What's
Belgian
up with
waffle.
all you girls? Why can't you be like guys that just want to fuck for free? Why can't I?
Why can't you be like
Why
dudes who
don't-
just pay
You
for their
should have
own
reversed
fucking
it so
their
fast.
own
So
fucking
you
mani petties?
don't just want to fuck. No, so then it devolved after that into she started calling me broke.
You should have said, "What if we fucking all clip your toenails for you?" do like a ghetto compliment.
I'll clip your toenails while we're doing it, baby. No problem.
I'll stop by the Dollar General. I'll get you a nice fluorescent, vibrant color.
No,
do you like
and so
satin?
she started being rude, and then I was just
Started
at that
being
point,
rude.
she started being rude at that point, and then I was like, so you don't want to chat? And she was like, I'm good. And I said, it doesn't seem like you are. And then she wrote back, stop texting me unless you want to pay me. And I wrote back, I hope you have a good support system and you're not always this sad. And then she wrote back a lot of mean stuff, and she called me a lot of names, F slurs, and all kinds of stuff.
Well, you're definitely an F slur, and
and you probably deserved it. But on the same note, it's like
she was
an
asshole.
You're
not
also
wrong.
on.
Hey, you're
trying to
allowed
sell
to
your
listen.
vagina. What you can do,
and-
but don't make fun of me for looking to get laid.
And to what your
Exactly.
fucking what your whole premise is here is people that go onto dating websites to try and peddle their wares and be like, I'm
Right.
a sex worker, but I'm putting my shit out on a dating website to where, like,
Right.
by and large, and again, I don't have a lot of experience on dating websites, but when I've gone on dating websites,
But
I'm
you
like,
do
hey,
with sex workers.
I'm looking to tons of sex worker experience. Oh my god, fucking last Thursday.
Talk about
you
how
have
this
any
show
idea? Jesus Christ. I can't.
I don't mean
can't-
the show literally. I mean like this whole Scrub Hop connection that got us this far. But go on.
I thought you meant tonight's episode.
But yeah.
No, I'm just
Keep going.
saying, fucking the
Shitty.
idea of going on to one of these websites, anytime I've ever done it in my life, I'm like, I'm trying to find somebody that's actually interested in a date. I have never once been on there like, I'm going to find somebody that wants to charge me to send me nudes or
Right.
charge me to go on a fucking date, or I want to go fuck you, but then you got to drop me off for a pedicure that's going to cost you $80. Go fuck yourself. Like,
Yeah, right.
what? Are you kidding me?
It was crazy.
When anything in your remote,
That's
wildest fantasies is a Google search away. I'm not paying for your nails. Like you were out of your like. What is happening? Like
it was particularly crazy, and like I mean, my big thing with it is I don't go on Tinder and promote this show or our music or anything.
You don't go anywhere and promote this show
or
our music.
Recently, you don't do it anywhere.
The point is, there is.
You think that whole being lazy on the show gimmick is a life sentence?
I don't know what the proper avenue of promotion for sex work is. It's probably Instagram and.
You don't know what the proper avenue for any promotion.
I'm pretty sure it's just a picture of your open vagina, and that's a good avenue for promoting your sex work
or hard penis, whatever you got out there.
Whatever you're buying,
it's not dating websites. People go on dating websites to find dates and to
what
find
I want to
people.
know though, I don't know. From what you've told me, that's not even that true.
It is
like the fuck culture. But anyway, have you ever hooked up with a chick?
Culture?
Well, right. But have you ever hooked up with anybody on these apps and then after coitus, you get
post-coital?
By the way. You know,
you owe me
my
$60.
alternator needs to be.
That's gonna be $67, bro. And like, hey, here's my square. You can.
I need you to get me my left windshield wiper.
No,
you know what? Like, have you ever been charged after or asked to pay money after?
No, I have not. And I'd have to say, even for like the number of, because I think maybe in my life I've only paid for. No, I don't even know that I've paid for nudes in my life. No,
have you ever
I don't
paid
think
for sex?
so. No.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't know where this is going. I was like, holy shit.
No, well, because I'm including the OnlyFans and things like that.
I bought a house and I've been married for 2 decades. I pay for sex.
I've been paying for sex.
I'm not hating on you. I'm just like, you know, we all have a way of paying.
That's why I started this segment off by saying it really is no shade to sex workers, because I don't have a problem with that line of work for anybody who wants to do it or anybody who wants to engage in it. I think by all means, go and do your thing.
You're just saying promote appropriately.
Do your own promotion and leave it out of the way of people who are actually trying to fucking date.
And if
your boys out here
trying to hook
you know
up,
what I'm saying?
cool. Like I'm down to hook up, but
is it weird that I don't believe you've never paid for sex? For some weird reason, I'm having a hard time believing that. I feel like you've done it.
I'll try to like go through the banks of my memory. If there's a story,
see, anybody who has to try and consider maybe that there was a story, there's a story. By 87, tell us.
Well,
I would love to hear that.
I told you, Trox. Look at
because
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say you hesitated when you said no. I believe you.
One time, a girl asked me for a White Claw, and I was like, I only have a couple left, and she was like, I'll blow you later, and she was already gonna do that later anyway. So like, I think she just knew that she was.
I think technically you paid. Wow.
And the reason why I say she knew she was going to do that later anyway.
Yeah, please let us know why.
We had already hooked up a number of times before then. Like we had been like seeing each other.
Every time you saw her, was it like, "Hey, you're gonna blow me, right?" Oh yeah, then you can come over.
No, it was just that every time.
You just thought, Jesus fucking Christ.
No.
He just tried to get you to cop to paying for prostitution. And you said that a girl offered you a blowjob for a White Claw.
And then followed it up with, well, she was going to do it anyway. Might as well
she was going to suck my dick anyway, so I...
Listen, you guys are taking this.
I'm gonna help her get a little.
She was gonna do it anyway because we had already been seeing each other on and off for like a couple of years, and pretty much every time that we had seen each other, it was something to that effect that was going down.
So wait, so what if you had gone out with the Tinder
but we had been hooking up.
She was gonna eat breakfast anyway, so if you paid for her breakfast and then she blew you for $80, would that be like not the same?
But it's the $80 blowing. I would be happy to go out and pay for a meal, and because I'm paying for the both of us to go out and eat and enjoy company.
Isn't that a weird thing? Isn't that weird?
Well, let's think. Here's weird. Okay.
Like
if I was, here's the other thing.
That's weird.
All right, so we're playing a new PC track this week. It's gonna be
basically okay. The only reason that I'm not going to pay for sex, and I'll break it all the way down to this, is because it's still illegal. You know what I'm saying? If it were legal and it were,
I was going to say,
legal, I mean,
it's not legal in the state of Washington. Is it legal in the state of Colorado?
The fuck do I know?
The point is, is that since it's illegal, there's a lot of shady shit around it, and it's a
You're
problem.
right. We never smoked weed before it was legal. Yeah, I totally
Exactly.
get it. Yeah,
But if it were, well, no, but I didn't have to worry
you're
about
saying you're
potentially
buying
getting,
like bootleg pussy behind the gas station.
I didn't have to worry
because
about getting
it's still
VD
illegal.
from smoking weed. You know what I'm
Bootleg
talking about?
pussy.
You don't get VD from smoking a blunt from some shitty weed behind 7-Eleven, unless you're
You
JDirty.
might.
I mean, metaphorically speaking, you might.
You could. No, but the point being is that, like, if it were a legal practice and it were easy and it was something that I could go do safely, I might engage in that. I don't think I'd have a problem with it. But yeah, it's weird how we draw those lines of like, I'd like to go on a date and pay for this and that, and I hope that it ends there, but I'm not going to have it for.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're cool with saying I spent $200 on a date and I took this girl out for, you know, this, that, and the other, and it ended up in me getting a blowjob for
As long
a White
as she
Claw.
eats your money, it's okay. But if she walks,
Yes,
away
but
with
if
it,
honestly,
she's like, hey, let's skip the fucking, we don't need to go see Mighty Joe Young and have dinner at the Rainforest Cafe. This is obviously a very personal thing for me.
and very specifically dated.
We don't need to have those experiences.
Because neither one of those has been in a mall in over 20 years.
If you just give me the $47, I will give you a blowjob to completion, and then it's over. And that's a problem. But all of a sudden, if I take you out for nachos at the Rainforest Cafe, and then we go watch Mighty Joe Young.
And we drove my red Civic. You knew I didn't have enough gas.
And then
you asked for
during Mighty Joe Young, you reach over and you start to give me a little bit of something through the popcorn tub.
Old fashioned.
Could be an old fashioned through the popcorn tub. Then is that prostitution?
I have two questions for you. I want to break this down. I want to do a reaction.
Okay.
So at the
JDirty reacts on YouTube. Go ahead.
On the cost of movie theater popcorn, would you really put your dick through that thing? That's like $13.
The thing is I don't want butter all over my dick. That's the thing.
Okay, it's unbuttered and it had a chance to become room temperature.
Who's eating unbuttered popcorn? Get the fuck out of here.
But then it's gonna be buttered when it's over. That would never happen. That's such a
I'm gonna tell you all day long, like, here's all the problems that I have with it. But if a girl was like, hey, check this out, I'd be like, no, but listen, if a chick is like, I'm gonna touch your dick if you just do this, I'm gonna be like, wow,
you put it through the popcorn and give me $47.
I guess I'm gonna put my dick in the popcorn because, like, I'm trying to get my dick touched. So
that whole joke, I love saying, like, we're built different.
No,
you and I are built different. Like, the things we know about each other's past is like, we're not going into it, but I'm just saying, like,
on this show.
We've lived such different lives and have way different standards of, like, okay, that I love us for it. But I'm just saying,
I love how he says that.
I would not. I'd be
like, way different standards of
okay. He said he even said okay, disgusted of okay. Whatever the fuck you think that is.
I'm just saying, like, our levels are different. They always have been. That's why this works. That's why this works for sure. But
yeah, I mean, listen, to sum all that up, shout out sex workers out there.
No, I'm not summing it up. I had 2 points and I've only gotten one.
Done.
You're not summing this up yet. I have a legitimate question because perhaps I've also been a victim of paying and I didn't realize it, because with tonight's version of our examples of Rainforest Cafe nachos, Mighty Joe Young.
You guys ever seen Mighty Joe Young? Keep going.
That alone will make you cry.
There was a lady that I would hook up with in high school era that would do this
during Mighty Joe Young.
No, but I was never mind. I was gonna make a really weird off-color joke, which would be not like our show at all. But no, she would do the old sloppy toppy, as Cotton likes to say. It's one of my favorite things he says on our new record. But it's a funny line. But every time, like we go out to Chick-fil-A, nah, get some Dairy Queen, nah. Go to Chipotle. It was like something about the black beans and the salty rice, because every time, so I caught on quick, like, we're going to Chipotle all the time. And every time I bought a burrito, something would happen. So perhaps in a weird way, I was victim of this back in the day. I was also paying.
You were paying that Chipotle tax
Yes.
The BJ. You were
Yes,
getting
and
you were getting a Chipotle BJ. That's what that was going down.
yeah, I once you said the nachos, I'm like, I think I've done this as well.
Yep.
So what track are we?
Well, I mean,
Big ups, Mighty Joe Young.
shouts out all sex out there. Keep doing your thing and stuff like that.
Stuff like
What
that.
was weird? Never mind. I'm not.
What was weird? Do you want to tell us? Okay.
Once we start watching videos, this show's gonna get interesting because I almost said some fucked up shit.
He swallowed that one.
Yep.
Man.
All right, I'm ready.
You know, tonight's song is a song that I did obviously.
And I work tomorrow. This is gonna get fun.
I didn't ask y'all motherfuckers what we were gonna play tonight because I made the decision because it's time, motherfuckers. It's time for the copious notes era. It's time for
hear
new
off of fucking
BDC.
Where there?
Where there.
Were they there? That's what I call that record.
I love the support from my best friend on my solo album. It makes me feel really good about
I made
myself.
the cover for that 3 different times. I love you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's time. It's
motherfucking it's
time.
It's time.
It's
time,
not just
bitches.
time. The song's called It's Time. It's the intro, not title, but the introduction track on the brand new record that's been out for 2 days. You guys already know this. You've been listening to this. You're banging your head.
You know the album.
You love the intro. Mad props to Cutface for schooling this whole fucking record. Go check out our Friday episode where we discussed the entire Copious Notes record in full. We went over this. We went over everything Cutface did for us, everything we did. Check that out. But tonight, y'all, it's time. Big Dirty Cotton right here on Scrub Hop Talk. We will be right back after this. People are brand new shit. It's dope as fuck.
Time.
It's time.
Piece of shit clock.
It's time to kick it off. Hey yo, JDirty, kick it off. One time. It's time to kick it off. On that cotton, go kick it off. 2 times.
It's time to kick it off. Big Trox gon' kick it off.
3 times. Yo, suck. And we've been the boss. You want dope, we gon' break you off. Cause it's time.
Yo, the BDC is back and yo, it's time we dropping rhymes. We could wait another year, but we would still be on time. Because you know that when the boys are on the mic, that we ain't backing down. Coming at you with that large, filthy, soft sound. It don't matter if you follow, but we asking for a sub. It's the only way you're gonna get to hop with the scrubs. Tell us fuck off, yo, the feeling will be mutual. We'll say it to you though, I'll keep it aside for a future duel. One thing about your boy is that I'm down to play the long game. Start befriending everyone attached to your name. Getting closer to your cousin and your mom's book club. Next week we read a diary of love with a scrub. If you don't want me as your pappy, then you better keep me happy. Cause between me and the brothers, yo, we fighting hella scrappy. Folks, please grab your cameras, we are the crew to watch. Kick it up, check the clock, yo, it's time we kick it off.
It's time to kick it off. Hey yo, JDirty, kick it off. 1 time. It's time to kick it off. On that cotton, go kick it off. 2 times.
It's time to kick it off. Big Trox gon' kick it off.
3 times. Yo, suck. And we've been the boss. You want dope, we gon' break you off. Cause it's time.
I show them how to shoulder shimmy in a Chevrolet. Do the Dougie in a Dodge, dog, I'm on one every day. Get to learn and we burn them hotter than pepper spray. Slay them like a gladiator, babe, are you not entertained? My main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. So when they show up to the show, they leaving like, oh shit, I should show somebody how the bros just control the party. It's outrageous, known for jokes that are mostly outdated. Drunk at the fundraiser, like fuck your foundation. Getting dumb paper, just enough time to bust a quick rhyme and count wages. Goodness gracious, great balls in my Vic Pen. Good for ages, straight off of the dick. Word to Can Knox, the verse is damn hot. That's how you know it's time for Cotton Dirty and Trox.
It's time to kick it off. Hey yo, JDirty, kick it off. 1 time. It's time to kick it off. On that cotton, go kick it off. 2 times.
It's time to kick it off. Big Trox gon' kick it off.
3 times. Yo, suck. And we've been the boss. You want dope, we gon' break you off. Cause it's time.
Epic and amazing are the words that come to mind. mind. It's a spectacle, it's hazy what we do outside the rhyme. And it's time to bring the three back out of hibernation. Need you to subscribe, that's our only form of validation. Hit the bell, click the like, give a follow. Big up every shithead fucking with us, that's the motto. My points are hollow, like they're lacking substance. Load them in the deck, cock back, proceed to bump this. Smoking for a while like we're cooking on a Traeger. We still the type exhibiting brash behavior. Flashing danger every warning in the township. Me and the team be on some get down right now shit. Hit the ground quick like you losing Squid Game. I'm the front man, all you other squares are big lame. We came to bring change, block and read a meet a main. If you're not with us, peace out, bitch, I'll feed his aid.
It's time to kick it off. Hey, yo, J-Dirt, kick it off. One time. It's time to kick it off. My man Cotton go kick it off.
Two times. It's time to kick it off. Big Trox gon' kick it off.
Three times. Yo, suck. And we've been the boss. You want dope, we gon' break you off. Cause it's time.
What?
Yeah.
What it was so a minivan like flew through a garage door, and on the inside of the garage door is like an Acme hole. Wile E. Coyote threw one of those circles down.
I'm not going to give another explanation because yours just won. No, that's fucking a car turning into a car park where the door was already closed, turning into it, and the you know how a lot of those have like the elevators where they like raise and lower the cars to move them into the right position. This car turned directly into this car park and dove straight down because
Roger Rabbit was waiting for him.
Yeah. Let me see if
I didn't. What is that? What is a car park?
Hold on.
I don't know what. I've never seen that. So
there's some kind of fancy parking garages where you pull in and you pull onto a platform, and then the platform will raise to.
And this is obviously in another country, as you can see from the
So
license
you
plates
wait
here.
for it to like open up. It comes to you with an empty slot. You drive in, and then it like moves you to where like you have an open spot.
It's like an elevator
Correct.
for your car. Yeah.
This one was
So
closed.
This guy did not
this
wait for it
person
to be open.
is driving through the closed door and going straight fucking down.
Now
As
I
you
can tell
see.
he goes straight down. I at first I had no clue what we were watching.
Yeah, and then the other side of it is boom.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Yeah, where is that? Like, so are those in America? Like, that
No,
we have those?
I don't think they're in America.
Although what you guys were both talking, I was like, is that a Seattle thing?
No,
I've
just
never-
because I've seen them before, but I've not seen this happen. So
Yeah, he drove in there with like he never even hesitated. Like he didn't come off the gas. He went in. He flew right through the closed garage door, plowed through that bitch, and then we had another angle of like inside the tunnel, kind of. Probably
Wow.
for security reasons, and we saw his car crash down nose first, and his SUV crashed into the ground. That's crazy as fuck, man.
fucking nuts.
Yeah,
but
once
I
we
loved it.
explained it, it made sense. But at first, I'm like, I'm real lost.
That
I'm
was, I
glad
mean, that was fucking crazy. That was a banger of a video, but not as much as a banger of a track that you just played.
Gonna kick it off. JDirt's gonna kick it off.
What?
Yeah.
That's the shit. That is the
That's so
shit.
dope.
And we're gonna go into we will
already
have
did.
gone in depth into this on Friday.
You will have
But
seen that by now.
I love that.
The
I
way
love that song.
pre-records and lives works, we get confused. But
I love
last
that
Friday,
song
we went over
so
this
much.
whole record. Yeah, me too, man. I
That
love
song is a fucking banger.
I am so glad we did Friday's show because I was able to go into very many elements. That song alone, as you guys recall, the amazing story I told you about why the sound effects mean so much to me. Like, aren't you guys like still moved by that story?
I'm touched.
It makes me still hard inside and out.
Well, which is gross because clearly you don't remember the story. It was actually a pretty sentimental story.
Yeah, sentimental stuff makes me happy.
But yeah, that track is dope as you probably should. That track was dope as fuck. The whole thing.
I didn't know you liked me soft. That's news.
Yeah, I'm getting older.
He likes to get you there.
Like I like a good meal, but it needs to go through the blender so I can gum it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Anyway,
that makes a lot of sense.
That new track, "It's Time" by Big Dirty Cotton off of Copious Notes, which is available right the fuck now everywhere. It's available right now.
You can come. You can listen to it.
No, that banner is gone.
That banner.
Hold on. Fuck that banner. That banner's bullshit.
What did you say it was?
Like your dad.
Available motherfucking now because you can already hear. Hopefully, if you're checking out our show tonight, you've already had a chance over this last weekend because it's Sunday night right now to peep our new shit because it's dope. It's flavorful. If you want to own it, you can definitely go to scrubhop.com. We got it on CD and vinyl. Just listen. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to our YouTube. Subscribe to our Patreon. Subscribe to our Spotify. What is it? Yes.
It's supposed to be out.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh,
that's an old reference.
That's an old joke.
Now, like your dad.
And then
best
when we
rap
say it
group
live,
that
it's
Joe has never had.
Like
and now we're two records in.
Oh my God, curtain pull. That crushed on every single rehearsal we did for that song.
Love that shit.
We couldn't get through the next
in Seattle, let's try to do some of those moves that I like pushed that we did, huh?
We should. We'll do some blocking.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready, baby.
I'm fucking ready.
So yeah,
I'm super
that track was dope. Thank you for enjoying that. Thanks, Trox, for playing it because Copious Notes. It's the era, motherfuckers. We are here.
It's the fucking Copious Notes era. We moved out really quickly out of the pulled back era, and we went straight into the Copious Notes era.
We're taking a slight hiatus from the pullback.
Welcome to the Copious Notes era, motherfuckers. We are happy to have you here. And the rebranding is happening. The rebranding is upon us, and
co-branding.
We are
co-branding.
We are no longer.
We're excited.
We are no longer going to look like assholes on the show.
And
before we get too far away from
looking
Will
like
Smith,
assholes.
I wanted to.
You're bringing us back.
Wanted to. We're playing a couple of videos right now, and I found a video.
We were late on Wednesday.
Rebel Wilson giving a speech in the British movie awards this week, where she referenced Will Smith, and it was just too good. And I want to
reference what happened.
Yes.
Okay.
For King Richard. But personally, I thought his best performance in the past year has been being okay with all of his wife's boyfriends. What? Come on, he didn't show up.
I love that she got fucking like they were mad cringy, and then she's like, he's not here. They're like, oh yeah.
That's the old Jeff Ross thing he used to do at roast. He'd say a real fucked up thing. Everyone's like, oh, he goes, is he here? Then fuck him. That was always my favorite shit that he would do. And by the way, what?
Yeah, Rebel Wilson.
Rebel Wilson.
Amazing.
Her voice was there, but I looked at her and was be like, dude, this ain't Rebel Wilson. Then she
Rebel Wilson lost like 200 pounds, dog.
Yo, shouts out Rebel Wilson. You and I have been sharing our fitness journey from afar, and I appreciate you.
The last thing I saw her in was Night at the Museum, like 3 or 4, and like she was still a very large gal. Like mad props.
He
but
just
like,
said that they've been sharing their fitness journey.
Yeah, you are the only reason we're still talking about it, Trox. Like, I glossed over that motherfucker quick.
Don't.
It looks like the slow kid jerking off in the back of the class. We know it's there, but we're not gonna make any eye contact.
You just gloss over that motherfucker quick.
Did you just call Cotton the slow kid jerking off in the back of class? Because I feel like
I try not to sugarcoat that. I thought I was being very clear.
It's either that or the F slur, apparently.
Either that or the pogo stick.
Don't say the pogo stick.
He said,
Don't
say that.
Don't call her a pogo stick.
I saw how fast he got yelled at out there.
It's funny.
What, are you going to come up here and slap me during the show?
Fuck yeah, I will. Talk shit.
Keep my motherfucking pogo stick out your
motherfucking mouth. Oh my god. Because that's really great stuff. Do we have anything else?
Oh, we got lots. Here, what do you guys think about this?
Okay, guys. Here's the idea. There's a t-shirt with a picture of Ed Kemper, the serial killer, and it says, "Want to go for a ride?"
I don't want you to play stuff like that on the show again.
I feel like if I was in a PCP and interning at a tattoo parlor, that would have been me.
I could definitely see JDirty turning down that lane in life.
Like, I'm so glad I found hip hop.
Thank you, gangster rap, for keeping me somewhat normal in society.
This has been a fantastic voyage.
Fuck yeah.
If Dr. I was gonna say if Death Row would never sign Warren G, that would have totally been me.
Thank you,
I'm
Warren G.
surprised-
Thank you, Death
What
Row
the
Records.
motherfuck was that?
I'm
not
surprised you
comfortable
guys
with
didn't like that more.
Can you do that one more time? No, I loved it.
Yeah, I can do that 100 more times.
Oh, I loved it.
I don't like this.
Okay, guys. Here's the idea. There's a t-shirt with a picture
What does
of
it say,
Ed
beloved
Kemper,
God?
the serial killer, and
No,
Okay.
hold on.
It says beloved God.
And the shirt says humans are the worst. And the premise here that they're talking about is a shirt about a fucking serial killer named Ed Kemper.
Who is that though? You
He's
knew
a-
that name
You
before
don't know Ed Kemper?
Yeah, I'm very aware of Ed Kemper because of I listen to a true crime podcast that highlights him heavily. And
Okay.
he's a psychotic serial killer. And the fact that this person is talking about making a t-shirt about Ed Kemper makes this video even more fucking bizarre than just watching the person delivering
I don't
the
want to
information.
hate on. I don't want to act like being a serial killer should be like taken lightly. But what
Okay.
makes him like better? Like, why is he like the guy that's crazy and not saying Charles Manson or like why is I don't know Ed Kemper. Why is he have a documentary?
He cut his mom's head off and fucked her mouth.
No,
Well, why didn't you ever
he
heard
didn't
about
just-
like leading with
no,
the good
bro,
parts?
not just her mouth, her neck, her open neck cavity. Like
He fucked her
So
neck hole.
He was like a
Yeah.
real life Brother Lynch song from the 90s.
Yeah, he was like a real life Brother Lynch song.
Okay,
and he
see,
did that to. I
Okay.
think he might have wore her skin a little.
Did I
bit, too.
go too far? Do we need to edit that out?
No,
that's
no,
what
no,
he
no,
did.
no. Now
He's the guy who
replay
did
it.
that. We're just
Because I
we're-
didn't know what this. To me, that could be an extra. Like he could have been one of the guys from No Ma'am.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know who
we're
Ed
just
Kemper
reporting the
is.
facts. That's what
Yeah,
he did.
play it again and check out the bondage whip. in the
Okay,
background,
guys.
too.
Yeah, seriously, let's look at what's going on in the closet there.
By the way, that right there is going to be like
What-
the background for our screenshot next week. or for this
What is
episode.
what is the
She's into
forehead
banging
say?
pink things and like a whip.
What does
Yo.
the forehead say?
It says beloved.
Here's
God.
the idea.
God,
There's a
you love
t-shirt.
something 312.
Here's
God.
the idea. This is a
Yeah.
Is it
t-shirt.
God?
Hold on, we're starting this over again.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
now
but
I know who
also-
Ed Kemper is.
Okay, guys. Here's the idea. There's a t-shirt with a picture of Ed Kemper, the serial killer, and it says, "Want to go for a ride?"
Did Ed Kemper like do this to his mother on like a tilt-a-whirl or something? Like I don't get the ride element.
I think that they're referencing that
Were they
like
on
he
a
picked
road
up-
trip?
He picked up ladies at bars and then took them back to his house and killed them. So maybe they're referencing that. I don't know.
Was he always decapitating and like neck hole mounting?
Yeah, he did that to a
There was a
couple
lot
ladies.
of that.
Like that was
Yeah.
his that was like his wet
did that to-
bandit turning on the
he-
water.
He beheaded some cats too. He did all kinds of wild shit.
That
Yeah,
was
it was
his
his wet bandit
bandit.
thing.
Yeah, like what do they call that? Like a calling card. Like that was just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
his
yeah.
thing. All
It
right.
was- that was-
The sticky,
that was like-
bandits.
It was
Right.
like his Bruce Willis and Billy Bob Thornton. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's a good movie.
Film Bandits.
Oh.
Bandits.
I thought you were referencing Armageddon. I'm like, I don't know why I'm making fun of your brother for not enjoying one of the greatest films of our generation is necessarily
Armageddon is
fitting.
the worst
It shouldn't
Man,
be fitting into
Bruce-
this particular conversation.
we're doing an episode about Armageddon.
Bruce
I
Willis
feel-
and Billy Bob have a thick film history. That's great.
Not as thick as Ed Kemper and his mom.
Ugh.
Or her dad.
Yeah, that was intense. I
Yo,
don't even
they-
know. That's weird.
They
I don't
were
know.
also wearing a collar with a tag on there. and
Cotton at
everything.
first didn't like it, but now I feel like he's in.
I'm in now.
The collar
Yeah,
came from like a bath bomb that had a prize inside. Like it
What does
doesn't
that
fit
tag look
anything
at, though?
else.
And I gotta know what's going on the forehead tattoo.
She
It
loves
says
God.
beloved God 312.
I want to know who's filming this. Who's her?
Hey guys, here's
If anybody can, pause and get us a good resolution. on
Beloved
that
God
tag there.
There's not going to
312.
be a good resolution until she's hanging. from
Beloved
that
God
whip.
312 has got to be what that is.
Too much?
And look at that fucking
Probably.
septum
for
piercing.
me.
Jesus Christ, that is like a 0 gauge on that.
That looks
septum
like one of
piercing.
like those
Yeah, that's
like
intense.
old school like knockers on Cinderella. Or
For real. That's what
Uh-huh.
I mean. That's like a 0 gauge. That's like fucking. That's like a hole punch, dog. Like that's a big fucking.
that represents
hole on
the whole
inside of
punch
your
in her
nose.
parents' heart. Hey, you guys play this shit. I just talk about it.
Poor fan.
the idea. There's a T-shirt with a picture of Ed Kemper, the serial killer, and it says, "Want to go for a ride?"
She should start with like a sports bra because it's disgusting and I'm very uncomfortable.
Hey,
You don't like big titties?
Is that what those were?
Yeah.
Those are some big-ass
100%.
titties.
That's literally what you call emotional baggage, Cotton.
What the fuck, Dad?
I wish it would have been like it pauses like son of Ed Kemper.
I was really stunned by that
I
video.
learned
'cause
it from
I just-
watching you, Dad.
I didn't even know what I was watching for a second, and the reveal that was Dad driving the car and just fucking with his son. That was
Yeah.
good. That was real
I mean,
good.
you
Can
know
we get that
what?
one more time?
Also, too.
We're all
Sure.
gonna do that at one point.
Look at that. And like posing on the Instagram. That's the
because
funniest
he's
part.
doing a
It's just like,
TikTok. Yep.
got the TikTok going, got the Starbucks drink, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm flexing. Everything's all cool. Look at me now. Boom. And Dad just fucking cranks the wheel to the right real quick. I'm like right
What
back
this
to the left.
this is a modern day click it or ticket ad because he's not wearing a seatbelt. I'm being very serious. If he was, he probably would have been fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's just the bottom line. It's all about
Well,
seatbelt safety.
But also, if he was holding his drink,
It's
with a
all
little
about
bit more
seatbelt
purpose.
safety.
And let's
know what I
be
mean?
honest,
Like-
that look
What
right
the
there.
fuck, Dad?
And then the bass shows up in his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too. Yeah, it's like right there. He's like, "God damn it, Bill!
Son of a bitch!
You bastard! Bad when you do that."
You asshole dad! Oh,
Bitch.
man.
All this.
But I bet you if
Shadow got there by 9:30.
and if he was recording on that TikTok, it probably wouldn't have sounded that way. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? You know what I mean?
Oh, that was. I mean, I don't give a fuck about anything but the fact that I'm gonna do that shit to my children. Like, I
For
love
real.
messing with them. And if you're gonna be
But that one-
flexing with your expensive ass coffee while I'm sitting here drinking my like big box $3 pound bags or 3-pound bags, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with you. Why not?
Yeah, but that fucking with them, isn't that just gonna result in you cleaning up a bunch of sticky syrupy coffee out of your car?
Dude, you have no idea what you're talking about. Like, it's worth like knowing you fucked their day up emotionally for a little bit, like, because that's why you made it this far. Like, you're allowed to do a little bit. Like, that guy, he's gonna smell like chai all day. But you know what? Like, he's fine. He didn't get hurt. He's not in danger. And that dad has that video. But yeah, I fully support what we just saw as a parent.
Me
Wow.
too.
And I hope my
Shouts
kids are
out,
right.
shouts out parents all over the world.
I love it.
That wasn't abuse. It was maybe a little bit torture. Like it was fucked up, but it wasn't bad. I support him. That
Shouts
dad's my
out
hero.
parents and rest in peace everybody else.
That's my hero.
Rest in peace, everybody.
What is he
shampoo
knows?
in his car.
Here's a good one.
Oh,
Whoa!
did he throw up and then slip in his own throw up?
Immediately.
Oh my god.
We need like a whoa
Yeah, right?
sound effect for that video. Whoa.
Oh my god. Life imitates art. That's fucking awesome.
How great is
that? Whoa!
I want that as a GIF.
Like, that is a gift. Oh my god. I keep watching moving like it's gonna get different.
That's fantastic.
Okay.
That's
I
a
don't know. I love that too much. That was really funny. You know what? I got
I literally don't know what to react to that. Like, if you saw that, that would be the greatest.
Could you imagine someone
before and
walking,
after ever?
puking, and slipping in their puke?
That's what I'm saying. If you witness that, that's the greatest moment of your life.
Fucking crazy. For sure.
Who reviewed the security, or who saw that? And the busboy's like, we have a
Oh my god.
camera.
We got the footage, dog.
Remember
Like
last time they stole our sandwich board sign and Gary put up a fucking camera to like catch the guy, and it's been 7 years? Check the footage, bro.
Yep.
That was a long one, but it worked. I don't fuck you.
I went there with you.
I was
All
gonna
right,
say, I go on journeys. I'm still drinking.
Check the footage, bro.
I have a video from.
This is fun.
All right, I'm going to start with this one. So, this is filmed at a Florida.
We're already there.
Like no, we're not there yet. This is separate from our Florida.
Oh my goddamn! Did we jumped?
No, this is filmed at a Florida beach where the police bring out drug dogs, and this is the reaction to what happens when the police bring out drug dogs. Watch this shit, dog.
Got the drug dogs out.
Motherfuckers are running. Everyone is running.
I mean, what do? You just grab one person?
Wow.
For real.
Just wow.
Like, everyone has drugs
All
on
it
them.
was the drug dog.
But like, so at what point does
How crazy is that? Like, the craziest part to me, let's look at
Why were they all like hobbed around? Did they throw a bunch of drugs down from the plane and everyone
right there? Like,
pinata'd them?
Look at this part right here. So you just go from a really, really concentrated crowd of everybody right there, probably like
that's what I mean.
Dancing, partying. I mean, these beach parties, they set up like DJ booths. You know what I mean? So like they're having a party on the beach, and that's why they're all congregated right there.
Play
And they
it again while you talk. I want to like watch this
for sure. And the
'Cause
police
there's, like,
come,
four-wheelers
Got the
come
drug
in.
dogs out.
and they bring out, you see like 2 or 3 drug dogs right there. Right when they bring the drug
My
dogs
point
out,
is, what is
everyone
3 drug
runs.
dogs gonna do? Like, there's 87 guns right there. Like, shoot the fucking drug dog. Like, I'm not. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but like, I just don't understand why are all those people
Just
afraid
wow.
of 3 drug
The
dogs.
drug dog is technically a police
All
officer.
it was the
Shoot
drug
that
dog.
drug dog, you're-
Timestamp, but like, I'm just trying to say, like,
Don't
I don't
have to.
understand why like a mob of drug dealers having a party is gonna be like, oh, there's a canine. Like, I don't know. I'm an asshole. I just
No, you're not.
It's strength in
Listen,
numbers. You know what I mean? I just
you're
I
don't
not-
think I don't think it's
You're
just because
a
it's a canine. I
canine.
think it's because that canine is attached on a leash to the end of a police officer.
But
So
I'm just
it's
saying,
like-
it seems like that had to have been for something else. Like, does everybody had drugs in their bikini?
Yeah, could be. They all
Yeah.
may. I mean, it's Miami.
They all look
Um,
like Ray Finkel when they're wearing a bikini.
I mean, it's
I got-
basically what you're looking at was basically like a rave on a beach. So they're probably all wearing barely any clothing at all. They're all
Exactly.
doing Molly and cocaine and
but they've
drinking
all
and rubbing
done
up on
Molly
each
and
other.
they've done cocaine. Like,
They still
I-
got a
like,
little bit on them.
Well, yeah, in their mustache.
Well, no, but they got to keep a bump for later to get right.
Here,
Does
I
that
got
mean a
one.
pregnant girl.
We got to get out of that. I got one
You
more.
got to give something to get right.
I got one more
I'm
video for
still,
you
like,
guys
not into the drug
tonight.
world. Like, pot's cool, but like the rest is confusing to me.
Well, we should hang out.
How do you
sometime.
feel about crystals?
Understand the internet. Like, where do we hold all of the information in the internet? Is there crystals, or what's holding the information?
It's usually some kind of like hard drive technologies.
What are those made of?
What's that?
What are they made of?
Yeah, I think ultimately
So that would be a silicon.
Yeah.
Is this girl's name Crystal?
Yeah. Okay. That's all that wants to be.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's all that matters to me. Man.
I mean,
that's all that matters.
I think that's very clear.
Yeah, no, everyone got that already. But
Yeah,
like,
it's definitely
What
not
do you
your
guys-
children or your rundown trailer.
What do you guys think about her? How do you feel about that?
where is all the information? I like that the guy answered the question. He was like, some type of hard drive technology. If someone asked me where all the internet is stored, and
Where's
all
the
information-
internet?
I'm
Where's
like,
the internet,
motherfucker,
Cotton?
I don't know. I know
It's
I
in
love it,
crystals.
but I
Like,
know that even if I knew
Do
that
you
it was
think
in
it's?
crystals,
Do
I
you
wouldn't
think the
care.
internet is in crystals?
Even if it was
In
who
Colorado,
gives a
Crystals
fuck?
is a porn store, and because of the internet, they're going out of business. So think of the irony to all of this. That's a
Yo,
full
that-
sucker throwback Thursday.
Man, how many people out there are just all the way fucking into crystals? Shout out in the comments if you love crystals and maybe we're the crazy ones. I don't get it.
I just don't what was the point of that? So the guy admitted there as if that
Like,
this guy on the city council's
no,
like
listen,
agreeing with her is all
the
she
first
needed
line
like for validation.
That, no,
I
really.
don't understand the internet.
That should be our new shirt. You love the internet? This bitch doesn't understand the internet?
I don't understand the internet. It could be.
Like,
it
This
could be a
could be like
picture
part of
my
our
face.
internet series of t-shirts.
We can have a series of I don't understand
Yeah,
t-shirts.
I have a T-shirt that says "I don't understand the internet," and then on the back it just says, "Is it crystals?"
Yeah, seriously, like, keep going. Play this some more. Like,
That's
where is
really
it?
good. We might be doing that.
Crystals.
This
We
is
might
the
be doing
meeting
that.
room of like an Elks Lodge.
like,
And why is she
Like,
dressed like that?
Where do we hold all the information in the internet?
where do we hold all of the
She's dressed like
information
Eon
in the
Flux,
internet?
and she's asking about the
Crystals,
internet.
or
I'm very
what's
uncomfortable.
Holding the information.
It's usually
Is there crystals or what's holding
Is
the
this-
information?
Is this a town hall that she's asking these questions?
Definitely.
No,
She's
this is
asking
no,
her-
this is an Elks Lodge. I guarantee it.
She's asking her representative.
some kind of like
Like, what kind of a
hard
microphone
drive
is that?
technologies.
What are
So-
those made of?
What are those made of?
Hard? What are those made of?
What are they hard with?
What's that?
What are they
Are we
made
still
of?
on your Tinder segment?
Yeah, I think ultimately. It's
So
just
that
I'll
would
give
be
you a crystal girl. Sure.
Yeah.
I heard recently that they're crystals, says the girl in the audience. She's like, oh, then in that case.
I did this.
Yeah, my
and
point here is
stop
now
it
you
before
all
the end.
know.
Okay, cool. That sounds good. Thanks, guys. Crystals.
No, play the. That's all that
I wish
matters
you would have
to me.
stopped to be like, I fucking told you, Stephanie.
And she has such a satisfied smile on her face when she says, "That's all that matters to me." She walked into there. She was like, "Can someone in this room just tell me that crystals hold the information?" Like she was just waiting.
Well,
for
that guy
someone to
right
say,
there just was bitching about somebody else's dog who impregnated his dog.
I don't
So, like, these
understand the
meetings are
internet.
not exactly full of pertinent information, I'm guessing.
I feel like I don't understand the internet is our new shirt. And if
That's really
Jay,
good.
if you can't start working on I don't understand the internet as the new shirt, then we have a problem.
Add it to the list.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was about 20 minutes away from letting you know of other problems. Daddy's getting
Well,
tired. But no,
I
that
can give
is
you, I can give you a
that,
20-minute problem. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to say she was
You know what I'm
smiling
talking
like that because she's never said something publicly and not been booed before right there. Because they were terrified. You don't piss off the crystal believer.
No, you don't.
Man, that's out all you.
That's
crystal
what we
heads out
got on
there.
videos tonight. Hey Jay, can I get a look inside you, or you got a little something?
You want me to
for
Steve-O
me?
gathering you?
I would like.
What's going on over there? Who's in the box? Oh, what's in the box? Not till you give me what's in the fucking box?
What's going on over there?
Not till you send me the merch. I got a dope one. I teased it. I've only got one item. All right, Cotton. One thing.
Oh,
Hey,
All right.
we're coming in slight this week.
No, it's hard. I'm very turgid with this one. This one's dope. This is. I hinted at this one when you did your last contribution to What's in the Box. Do you remember what that was, Troxel?
My last contribution would have been the R.A. the Rugged Man record.
I think I showed that. I'm talking about the, or maybe you did and I'm wrong, but I thought that was me. I'm talking about the 3-6 Mafia.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Yes.
The
Mafia, is it too much? Are you ready for this?
I'm literally
World Domination
on the record's name. What's it called?
World Domination.
When the Smoke Clears 6661 is actually what it's called.
When the Smoke Clears.
I was
Yes.
like, no, you're not
World
right.
Domination is the other one. That's
when you showed yours, I said, I've got something related to this coming in the next few weeks. Did not realize I was ordering it from Germany and it was going to take fucking like 5 weeks for it to get here. So back then I thought I was getting it soon because I just assumed it was the States. I just got it a couple of days ago. So this motherfucker, I've only known about it for probably like 6 months. It's an ICP feature that I'd never ever heard of, which is kind of rare. And when I found it and I checked out that it was legitimate, I was so fucking geeked because, again, finding a new thing to add to the collection.
A new verse that you had
No, God, no. That would be even crazier. But something that they're on, and it's just so epically huge how much weird little feature things I have of theirs that to have never heard of this was crazy. So this right here is the Loud Records, like 2001, I think, music sampler.
Okay.
And on it features, there's two things that are dope about this. Features the Just Another Crazy Click song. So if you see, oh shit, I almost dropped it. That would have sucked.
Okay.
Right there.
You might need to send that into Cotton to.
I didn't want to take it out of the plastic. I knew we had
read
the
it.
layer on it, but I didn't want to like fuck it up with my hands.
Good. We can read it.
But what's mad fresh about it, if you can read it, that I thought was cool, it's about the only time I've ever seen this song on something. And this is on maybe like 4 or 5 different releases. That song is on different like collaboration discs and compilation discs. That's the only time I've ever seen it. Yeah, that's the only time I've ever seen it not have Twisted. It doesn't say Insane Clown Posse featuring Insane Clown Posse and Twisted. It just says Insane Clown Posse. So it's kind of weird. Way before any beef, so it's not like anything like that went down. Loud Music was just like, no, we don't know who they are. We're not going to put them on there. We'll just put these 2 main names. And yeah, it's just kind of weird. When I got it, I noticed that, and I went back and looked on my shelf at other things. And I'm like, yeah, everything else says both names, but this does not. So I thought that was kind of
wild,
but kind of cool in a weird way because I found it kind of rare and random. Because yeah, the other thing on here is like Dead Prez, MOP, Mob Deep, Dead Prez, MOP, and Static X featuring Dead Prez. So the fact that the clowns are on this is extremely weird and random and super fresh. And when I first heard about it and I looked it up, the bottom line price I could find it for was $160, like everywhere. Yeah. And then this one popped up on Discogs from, like I said, far the fuck away, and for like a quarter of that. So I was extremely happy when I found it, and I jumped on it.
Son.
And now it's here. So I was stupid geek to get it. I opened it with my kids, all excited. They're like, "That doesn't even seem cool." I was like, "Yeah, we're not the same." That's okay. Yes, you can have a snack.
We're not the same.
Let me have my moment. So yeah, that's my What's in the Box for the week. A dope ass ICP feature that I'm very happy to have.
It.
And now after this, I will put it in the case and never look at it again.
Thank you for this week.
What's going on over there? Who's in the box? Oh, what's in the box? Not till you give me what's in the fucking box?
Yay. I drop rhymes like steak.
Not till you give me the gun. I got a good one for you guys this week in this week's edition of So I've watched several shows this week, but they're things that I've already talk to you guys about. One of which I just want to remind the audience and you guys to watch is Our Flag Means Death. The season finale aired this week, and it was fucking hilarious and good and really just like well written, well acted. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was funny as fuck. They did like a fake your death sequence for like 10 minutes in the episode. It was really fucking funny. Watch it. Our Flag Means Death. But the thing that I watched that was new that I want to recommend to everybody was the new Taylor Tomlinson stand-up special called
Is that a girl?
Yes, and she's fucking
Someone at
awesome.
my job just sent me that link like 2 days ago. Like, you have to watch this. This is
her last special was funny.
I was gonna say someone else just recommended this outside of this world, so this must be good.
It's really, really good. It's funny as hell.
Fuck yeah.
And now that we started going on about it, I completely spaced on what the special is called, and it's fucking
called
awesome.
The New Taylor Tomlinson. That's what it's
the new Taylor Tomlinson. It's it's called Look at You.
I was gonna say where's my phone, but it's over there.
It took me a second to jog my memory. Called Look at You, and it is fucking funny as hell. It's an hour of really good stand-up. She does a bunch of jokes about her dead mom who died of cancer. And she does she starts in and does like a couple jokes about her dead mom, and then she's like, "Hey, strap in everybody, because I got 6 more minutes of this."
The last guy that did jokes about his dead parents is fucking Kim Kardashian. So strap in, fellas.
Dog, it's right up of both of y'all alleys, and it's really, really good. I think the audience that enjoys the same things that we all watch will like it as well. Taylor Tomlinson, Look at You, new stand-up special on Netflix. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Watch it.
Fuck yeah.
Holler at your boy. JDirty, tell me.
Oh no, nothing. I don't think I've watched anything. We finished the cake show, and I don't think I've watched anything since.
We finished the cake show.
Yeah, that shit was mad fresh. The host still sucked, but the show was fresh. Cotton, what have you been watching?
I could tell you guys about. Actually, there is something I've been watching. It's on network television. Surprisingly, it's an ABC show. Just caught it this past weekend. Have you guys seen Primetime Academy Awards?
No, I haven't seen anything you're ever gonna recommend. Just tell.
Super excited for next season.
The setup was so bad that I didn't even realize you were trying to make that joke. I was like, that's a thing too. I believe they made that.
Yeah,
that was a fun segment. Boys.
That's what it's that's actually what it's called.
Great work, you fucking clown piece of shit.
At least I came with a joke. You just came with I got nothing. Come on, man.
No, I'm not hating on you. I didn't know if it was real or not. That news show that was like raping all the ladies or whatever fucking made a whole like thing with Jennifer Aniston. Like that's a talk show, or that was a TV show now. So like maybe you were telling the truth. I don't know how this works. I don't understand everything, so I ask questions. That wasn't me making fun of you. I want to know.
Okay.
What's new in fucking Florida?
Fuck.
Florida, man. Florida, man.
Don't worry, I have another. I always keep 2 because I'm known to throw my pen.
This week's edition of Florida Man. Florida man steals alligator from golf course, tries teaching it a lesson by throwing it on the roof of a bar.
Is his name Chubbs?
Cool.
What the fuck?
It's pretty sick, Chubbs. How good is
I got
that?
his eyeball.
Like,
oh my god!
Look, even the alligator's eyeball in that picture, like fucking looks evil as fuck.
The jar.
He looks like he's looking for Chubbs.
Alligators are some fucking evil ass motherfuckers, man.
Oh man!
All right.
So go on.
A Florida man told police officers he was teaching it a lesson when he tried to throw a live alligator he had stolen from a miniature golf course onto the roof of a beachside cocktail lounge, authorities said.
What? Mine's made out of paper mache. It's been falling apart for years. They have a real alligator at the miniature golf course?
Right. Right.
Is it one of the holes?
That's the thing. Like, the 32-year-old man was arrested
How
early
more Happy
Thursday
Gilmore
when
is this segment gonna get?
Exactly.
All of
when
it.
Daytona Beach Shores police officers spotted him
Grandma's gonna
attempting
be
to
in lingerie
throw
by
the
the end of
gator onto the roof of the cocktail lounge located just off Highway A1A, according to the police report.
As if it mattered where.
Yeah, right.
No shit. The officers then saw the man take the alligator by its tail, hit it against the awning of the building, throw it on the ground, and stomp on it twice. What the fuck? This
Wait
guy
a minute.
is
Like,
now okay. So this
guy's
guy
a hero. Like, he could beat up an alligator?
He went from trying to throw it on top of a building to picking it up by its tail, slamming it against the building, and then jumping on its head.
Wait, is that the alligator in that little image right there?
I think
Is it like a tiny little baby alligator, or are we talking about like
that
thing
guy?
that like Captain Hook's looking for?
Well, let's see. The man from Homestead, Florida, was taken into custody and charged with possession and injury. Jesus Christ, of an alligator, unarmed burglary of an occupied dwelling, theft, and criminal mischief. The man told officers that he had stolen. Yeah. The man told officers that he had stolen the gator from an enclosure at a nearby miniature golf course. An online court docket showed no attorney for the man who remained in jail Friday morning. So that's all we get.
You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. Where is this man's attorney?
I don't
Come
even have a
on.
joke. I got nothing. Like, this is the weirdest thing. Like, who tries to throw an alligator on the roof? Like, who's ever been so
That
mad
guy?
at mini golf that you steal an alligator and then try to like launch it and then you just stomp it to death?
I hate
It's
him.
an alligator.
He's an asshole.
Yeah.
I hate him. Give the alligator back to the land from whence it came. Don't stomp it.
What if this is the father of that kid that got eaten by the alligator? Like, would we view this differently?
If this was like a
Could
John
be.
Wick situation, but for alligators?
I'm just saying, like, then it's like, oh my God. But then he can't just go around killing every alligator because then he's just being like,
well,
alligatorist. And we can't have that. I don't know. This is a
we
weird
on
story.
Scrub Hop Talk do not stand for any type of is or ism.
For alligator assists.
Guys,
otherwise.
I gotta get out of Florida. I'm sorry.
Oh, my brother.
Florida, man. Florida, man.
This has been
our show stays weird.
I love how I said this has
our-
been, and then
Yeah.
I stopped.
Yeah.
And you said our show stays weird.
Our structure was wild tonight. It's off the wall. We
I'm
may
cool
have
with
said
it.
some. We may have said some off-color things. May have said some on-color things.
I'm not backing out of anything I said. Fuck
No,
you all,
fuck
if you
it.
don't
I mean,
like
we're here to give it to you guys. We love you all. JDirty, tell them.
I already did. You don't like what we say, you can go to another channel and another show, but you haven't because we've been on the air for like an hour and a half and you're still here. And we appreciate you guys. Yeah, if you haven't checked out the brand new record from Big Dirty Cotton, you're a fool, and I doubt you're still here right now and you haven't. But tell your friends, share that shit, like it, listen to it, bump it. Big Dirty Cotton Copious Notes is available right now everywhere you find music. You want to own that
Holy
shit,
shit.
scrubhop.com. You can get it on vinyl and CD right now, sent right to your crib. Yeah, we're crazy excited. Scrub Hop Talk, we're still here every single week, Wednesdays and Sunday nights. And of course, less than 2 weeks from tonight, we're going to be live for the official, unofficial Copious Notes release party in Seattle,
the
Washington.
Seattle release party.
Well, we hadn't released it yet in Denver. So anyway, it's the first time the record's
The
out that we're playing
fucking
a
release
show.
party.
So we're calling
It's
it a
happening.
release party. Seattle,
Goddamn release
Washington, April 15th. So in like 12 days at the El Corazon, right? That's it, right? El Corazon.
baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be mad flavorful. So if you're in that area, please come out and support us. Please come out and check out Big Dirty Cotton. It's very rare that we do some shows together, and it's gonna be 2 in like 2 months. So definitely don't miss that. Check it out. We're here every single motherfucking week. Check out our Spotify. Check out our shit. We love everybody. Cotton, Trox, JDirty. We'll see you guys very soon.